don't, but like I worry that I will start to get in that sort of stage. I just want to get this done as efficiently as possible. I don't want to get to that state. It's more or less like time. It's what gets me to that point. I'm stuck grinding a game or going for a goal for a period of time, then it gets in my head, not necessarily how much I put into it. I think that does play a factor, but like if I know the fact that I've been playing Chicken Run for X amount of time, it'll bother me. Like, oh, I should be onto other things by this point. A quarter of my year has gone into this, blah, blah, blah. Shit like that. It's kind of like the YouTube video. It's gotten to my head because I've delayed it by so much. That's why, like, after this, I am dropping streaming and trying to concentrate on getting the video done before I do anything else streaming related. Could have worked on it today, but I just can't do it unless it's with full attention and focus. It's a poor excuse, but just how it is at the moment. I need to have it with my fullest attention, no side thoughts. I'm running a speed game, it just straight away gets to me. Diverts me away from what I should be focusing on. I'm just a blank slate when it comes to looking at a script or editing. Just can't think of anything creative. Also got all this other shit on my plate. Trying to prioritize shit. Alright, should be out of Act 1 again.
Okay, which plan do you want to talk about?
Okay, can't do the thing I want. Oh shit. Gonna head off because it's end of daylight savings. Wait, what does that mean? Why would you need to leave? Because daylight savings is ending. Yay. Finally got a run going. But if you gotta go, that's all good. Have a good one, man. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting you're East Australian. I remember when West Australia had daylight savings, like, once. Shit was crazy. I wasn't even living there at the time. I came over to visit. Sun was up till like 10 o'clock at night. Nuts. It'd be 7 PM and it'd be like 2 PM in the day. Yeah, but have a good one, man. Thanks for coming by. Frame perfect exit. Pretty much frame perfect exit again out of the hut. Which is good to see. Good enough. If we can have a tractor like last time, that'd be amazing, because that was perfect. Pretty much good so far. It's just the hard part. Holy shit, did it again. It looks simple what I'm doing there, but it's really hard to get optimal platforming done up those stairs. You gotta like chain together all the hitboxes as you're jumping. So you're pretty much like jumping and instantly landing and then just jumping again. In a sense, yeah, I'm mashing, but it's like there's a rhythm to it and you gotta like move Rocky a particular way to make it all work. It's not as easy as it looks. Ironically, I kind of did it accidentally in my playthrough. I was like, oh shit, so you can move like that. That was really close there, not making the distance. You make sure I don't jump too early. Pretty much perfect Act 2 so far. A little bit of lag, but that's right. So keen for tomorrow, I'm gonna go see Joker. Not a superhero person, but I've heard this movie is not a superhero film at all, which gets me really keen, because I love the Joker. But I like to see a more serious storytelling. And a lot of people are against it because it like kind of like ruins the whole mystery of like why the Joker is the way he is, but like, I don't know. It's such a good pitch and an idea, surely someone's gonna try and do it at some point. And so, I really like Joaquin Phoenix. After watching Her, I was really impressed with his performance. I was like, shit, dude. This guy's the real deal. He's like the new age Leo. Even though I'm pretty sure their age difference isn't that much different. I pray this is the run, dude. Waited long enough. Little mistake there. Didn't hit the hitbox for the door. I'm not, like, the more I reflect on it, I'm not too bothered now with the last run dying because there was small issues with it anyways. And like, the main issue was the dumb mistake I made in bounty eggs. Or bunty eggs, sorry. I hate it when I do things out of rhythm. I can beat this shit in like 10 seconds flat if I do it correctly. Please don't choke Pipe Machine.
You're up. Oh!
Now my hands are sweating. Blame me, this run's insane. It's ridiculously good. Look how tight that is to summer best. Let's not check this again. The tractor I had in my one and only run to this point in Act 3 was really good today. Hope I can get the same results. Super hard to mash that text quickly, eh? Usually mashes at about that speed anyways. Can definitely mash faster with two hands. I just hate making the mistake of loading the dialogue a second time. If anything, I maybe lost half a second of mashing there. I didn't two-hand mash. Just how hard to transition the hands in time back to left hand going down right. Meanwhile, it's my right hand transitions to X, like all in one motion, without like doing it too early to the point where it doesn't really save you time. Because when you transition your hands, you're slowing down your mash. But, you know, not long enough so to the point where you reload the dialogue twice. Sorry, you can see I'm very focused. It's like I'm doing anything insanely hard, it's just, it's so easy to make a mistake. This game is very optimal, so little things make it throw. And I only say that because I've had, and that was a little mistake there, I've already had 3 runs miss PB by 0.2 seconds, every single one. I think maybe one was 0.3, but for the most part, all about the same. It's insane. This game's really optimized. But there is a goal to be had of at least 10 seconds. But everything has to go perfectly. I'm talking lounge room as well as the last minigame. But we'll just see how things go. This is where I made the mistake last time. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Forgot to mash a second time there. I know someone's gonna be like taking the piss like this dude's so fucking serious about a chicken game. Yes, damn it, I am. Chicken runs my life. That's another example of trying to transition your hands from two-hand mashing, but I know it's definitely worth it to do it there. Oof, nice. That was really close. I had to take my hand off the controller for a second to grab my phone. Don't ask me why, but I did. And when I put my hand back on, I nudged the thumbstick to the left, and I was like, oh no, Mrs. Tweedy's gonna spot me. I was like, just fuck it, move away from the door a little bit. That's why that movement was so weird. Would normally be like that. It'd be a lot more optimal and tight. But that cost me like 0.1 or 0.2, I reckon. This is dab route, Brayden. Make sure you do the dab. So yeah, we're up to letter A. Over to letter B. This minigame, poultry in motion. Yo, that's good. I fucking struggled with that movement for a while, and I was like in my head theorizing when do I need to snap the analog stick to upright, and I just timed it well. The camera turns really quickly in that room. This is such a small space. Fuck, man. Here we go, the moment of truth. The hardest part of the run. Did it really well last time. I hope I can do it again. My run died actually after it. That's why I was so frustrated. Here we go. Really good. Here it is. This room. I don't think that's good enough. Thank God I didn't rush it, because with the circumstances of what happened there, it wouldn't have... Lol. Okay, cool. Now I can talk. But yeah, in those circumstances, if I mashed the jumping and I tried to be all efficient, the run would have 100% died there. Just with the way I landed on particular platforms. But this is where my run died last time, so I'm going to shut up. Cool. Alright. Not done yet. Still got the final 2 minigames, but the last one's the one that can go wrong and lose me time. And it did, in fact. It lost me 8 seconds. It was between 7 and 9 seconds. Alright, Guitar Hero time. I wish this was the last minigame, honestly. It made me chill out a lot more. This ends up being the run to beat. I keep forgetting. I promised my work colleagues I'd shout them out if I ever got the run. So shout out to Brendo's Brain, a Let's Player on YouTube, and Dungeons and Drongos, which are a Dungeons and Dragons podcast. But who knows? Still, one thing left to go. There is Mrs. Tweedy as well, but I'm good at Mrs. Tweedy and she's not very difficult. But never say die. Never know. I'm mainly scared about the minigames. They keep consistently choking it. There's a lot of randomness and bullshit to it that I can't quite understand. And it's really hard to practice because you get physically exhausted really quickly. Doing the minigames, a lot of mashing. It's like all it is mashing. That's why I try to manage it in a particular way to make it more consistent and easier to keep count. Two more. This and then the hammer, and we're done. Oh, I swear I pressed it. I must have been like a frame early. Fuck. Not a perfect Guitar Hero. That's what I call it. It's got a name, but I forget it every time. This is my favorite one, this last one. Here we go. Pretty nervous, as you can imagine. This is literally what kills most of my runs, this minigame. I'd say the lounge room's the hardest part, but this is like almost equal to it. Here we go. God, why is this one so fucking slow? Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, the run's being fucked. Again. Through this cunty minigame. Please. Not as bad as it looks. That was closer. That was not perfect, but that was good. Finally. Come on, keep it straight. Oh no. Fuck man, this bitch is persistent. Oh, finally, it's over. Oh, thank you. Fuck, this grind has been so tough.
She says, oh contraire, you're my pair of friends. I love you. Keep it together, man.
This PB is 2 seconds off summer best. Oh my god. I know what you're saying. Well, you fucking saved 60 seconds on split 3, so clearly this run is not optimal. I meant Act 3. First of all, fuck you. You don't know what I've been through to grind this game. You are probably partially right. Maybe there is more time save in Act 3 than I see. But for a human to execute everything in Act 3 plus get that minigame just right when it feels completely random and dog shit, it's not worth my time. I can't take 15 more seconds off of this game. I can't do it. If I could, I would. And you know I would. I would go for 29, but it's just not physically possible, I don't believe. There needs to be a new discovery. If I did every little small optimization I can think of that didn't happen, if I got... Fuck, I can't even talk right now. I'm just so overwhelmed. If I got chicken wings done perfectly, even with that, and maybe even with the lounge room done more optimally, like done the way I want it to be done, then it would bring it down to at least a mid 30, but I don't know where you can find the rest of that time. I hope in-game time isn't affected by watching the cutscene credits. I traditionally like to do that when I can. Thank you, Mayor Quimby, for the host. Dude, it's finally happened. Finally happened. 274 attempts, 2 months, non-stop, 2 to 3 hours every day, non-stop grinding. I know it seems cringe, and I get it. There's a lot of minigames that are like auto-scrollers, so you can technically take off like 10 minutes of the run, or like 15 if you even want. It's just a 15-minute speed game, but like I've put so much into optimizing every little movement I can. Well, that feels necessary anyways. There'll be a task being done, being in the works by Spike Stuff at the moment. He's looking into a task, so if you want to see this game done fully to the maximum, stay tuned for what he has to do. But yeah, he's pretty much the only person I have really to thank. And there we have it. But obviously the runners that came before me with this game, thank you for running this game and putting it on the speedrun.com website. Probably wouldn't have learned about it nor ran it if it wasn't for you two racing it, so thank you so much. Thank you particularly all my viewers that have stuck by every day, given me good conversation and kept my mind distracted when I was going through an unbearable grind of like resetting to the first like 5 minutes of the game like every fucking day. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. I am done with Chicken Run though. If I'm to do anything else Chicken Run related, it'll be PC or it'll be 100%, but I can't get PC working and there's no 100% defined rules nor category existing yet, so... Was it a rush? Yes, it was. Good meme. Kingdom Hearts Return? Oh, maybe, but probably not till 2020. Anyways, I'm going to sign off on this local recording anyways. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this speedrun or any of my other content, please feel free to subscribe, like and comment. It obviously helps with the algorithm and shit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.